There we go. Now it's recording. Dungeon World Session 7.
Episode 1.
Hey, season 1.
Season 7, episode 35.
Let's hope.
In Super 3D.
Super 3D! Alright, last we left our would-be heroes. Pyrallis was scouting ahead, and he found an old, abandoned shrine / church of some sort and went to investigate it and felt a sharp blow to the back of his head and saw no more. It has been several hours and Pyrallis has yet to return from his scouting mission. What do you all do?
I'm concerned.
I
Does anyone
cannot.
find it unusual that the fireman hasn't come back?
Do what?
I said, does anyone else find it unusual that the fire maker hasn't come back?
I wasn't sure he was ever with us to begin with.
Ah,
All right, let's just moving on. Let's get the fuck
See
out
you
of here.
later.
In fact, I don't know anything about you either.
And the game dissolves in 3 seconds.
and we just all walk away.
No, I thought you were all going to kill each other, but I guess walk away is okay.
It's the start of, what's that game we play, Russ, on PS?
Which
Where all the
one?
guys kill each other. Right
Oh
now.
yeah, Crawl.
Crawl, yeah.
Yep.
Crawl.
Yeah, you start with everyone killing each other. It's great. Wonderful game. So Nial is like, I could do a quick circle above and see if I can maybe see him or maybe see what maybe see something that happened.
I think you should do that.
I'll do that. And he
Why are
turns-
you even asking? Just do it.
Durin is already in his cups. So yeah, Niall shifts into a hawk or some bird of prey. It's glorious and takes to the wing
It's
and
cool.
flies off. Scream!
Scream.
And then an arrow shoots through him and he drops. No, that doesn't happen. That would be funny. It's like the first time you guys are like in farmland and stuff, and he turns to like a bird. He's gonna get shot down by a fucking farmer. Have me some hawk soup. About 15, 20 minutes later, Niall returns and he lands and kind of tumbles a bit and shifts back. I mean, he kind of lands and he shifts as he's landing and kind of tumbles a bit. And his forehead has been slashed and he's bleeding and he's out of breath. And he's like, I think I know where Pyrallis is, and they almost took me as well. There's a I think it's a bandit group, but there is some ruins of this looks like an old church or old shrine about a mile or so away, and I was slinking around and picked up Pyrallis' scent and I followed it to a point in front of this structure, and that's when I picked up a second scent, and that scent met up with his scent, and I could tell from the brush that someone fell at that place, and then someone was dragged into the church. So my guess is that he went to investigate, and someone came from behind and clocked him, and I'm pretty certain of that guess because the same thing almost happened to me. I had shifted out of my form and was observing the ground closer when I heard a twig break behind me and turned to see a man he had a truncheon, and he was going to swing it at my head, and I was able to dodge that and knock it aside with my blade. To which point he pulled a dagger and
Bastard.
surprised me and cut my face. I probably would have stood to take him, but then I heard another one approaching from behind, and so I took flight again and just came back. So I know there's at least two. I would just suspect that there are more. I didn't get a look at the other one, but from the footsteps it sounded like probably not human, much larger. Maybe maybe another orc. I don't know, but it was heavy footfalls approaching.
It really sounds like you want us to go after this, Pete.
Do what?
It really sounds like you want us to go after that.
Well, we're standing here because that one helped us slay Gorga.
He's correct.
I don't necessarily agree with his methods, and I think he's a bit twisted. But
Agreed.
I think there may be something more to him than just what he wants to appear as. I think he's a damaged individual, and he likes to express himself with that. I'm a very sensitive orc.
Well, yes. Well, I agree. I think that he proved himself in battle. I don't necessarily care for him, but at the very least we could do is, take a look around for him. So he can get us back to that general area.
Oh yeah, it's not far. Like I said, it's about an hour or so away. Or not an hour. It's just a mile or so away. It will be there in no time. But it's the old church. There probably is the ruins of a wall, but there's not much left of the wall. It's more just kind of rolling land. You can just kind of see the land kind of buckles up where old wall used to be. It's being reclaimed by there's some old woods around it. And I could just see one way in, and there were no doors on it. It was just darkness leading in. That's where his path. That's where I could see they had drugged the body. And I'm assuming he's not dead because there was no blood anywhere. So shall we? Do we need? Is there anything else we need before we leave this place and head on?
No, I think we should
I don't think so.
burn in daylight.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, it's still kind of mid morning now, because he set off early. So within 15 minutes, you guys carefully approach, and it is as he described. It's the ruins of possibly an old church or old monastery or something. How are you guys going to approach this?
Can you describe like a little bit of like what we're seeing?
Yeah. So here, let me. Let's just get everyone over here. Whoop.
Cool.
All right, you guys see the blank slate?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Yay, blank.
Blank. It's my favorite color.
it didn't fill it. It's bullshit. There's not a fill tool on here, is there? Oh well.
No. No, their drawing tools are pretty weak.
Yeah, that's all right. Anyways, it's yeah, that's it in a nutshell. There's columns and but everything's very decrepit, covered in vines and old growth, and
So it's an intact structure, or is
it's very run down. The overall building seems to be pretty much intact. I think it may, perhaps it was of dwarven make to testify a testament to the fact that it's still standing. But it doesn't appear to have been in use for probably several hundred years.
I want to discern realities.
Let me start a little on that motherfucker.
Click the. Oh man, nice
Hey,
roll.
no. You're supposed to push the button.
Yeah, but yeah, that's fine. But yeah, if you actually you can just click the discern realities move. We're definitely going to keep your 10 here because that's or a 9. But go ahead and just click under your character sheet. Just click discern realities. See?
On my character.
Like that.
Oh.
And then it tells you all this stuff.
Under attributes and ability, or where's it at?
Just on the
At the
main
bottom.
sheet. The main sheet. Look at the bottom of it. It has a list of moves. They're just words. You have to read. One of them says discern realities, and you just click the word discern realities, and it will do it. Bloop.
I'm not seeing that on the tab character sheet.
Character sheet and main, and then scroll down, and you'll see move.
Yeah,
You were on your gear and shit.
Yeah. And then,
Oh, where'd all your shit go? That's weird. You don't have the main moves.
Yeah.
Huh. I guess that's weird. I had added them in there. I don't know. Well, we're going to take yours anyway. It was a good roll. That's lame. I fucking set you up with that shit. And it said no. Whatever. So you got a 9. That means you can ask one question.
Bum, bum, bum.
And you've got a new question you can ask, remember?
Oh,
Based on
yeah.
Now that move is actually listed on your moves. But it's about like sizing someone up.
Yeah. Weak, like looking for their weakness or something like that.
Yeah.
Not
really helpful in this part.
No. But I'll ask.
Ask it.
Ask and you shall be told.
What should I be on the lookout for?
Well, the obvious thing would be an ambush. Orcs aren't necessarily known. Not orcs. What are you again, Dave? You're a human.
Human, yeah.
Well, you may talk. It's probably a 50-50 chance that he tell them about you guys.
We'd be looking for him.
Well, and it's also pretty rare that someone's just wandering around by themselves in the mountains like this, in a very secluded area that turned out to be some sort of bandit hideout or something.
Right.
That's not.
Hey, everybody!
That's not
Scotty.
normal.
It's Scotty. Everyone.
Hi, Scotty.
Okay, so is there anything like? I mean, is there?
So
like
what? So
one
look out
entrance?
for. So I mean, you could.
Like I'm looking
You
for like
don't
a secret entrance. Like,
see.
Yeah.
You guys would have to, like, actually, if you're going to look for a secret entrance, you're going to have to actually case the joint, like, get in there and work around it. You're kind of looking at it from a distance.
well, perhaps
on the covers of trees now.
Let me say this then. Looking for what might appear to be a used entrance. You know what I mean? Like not a spider web grown thing, but like.
Well, there's no
that'll
spider webs or anything on this doorway. The doorway's clear, and without discern realities, you can see the scrub and grass and stuff is well worn in front of the entrance.
Okay.
So it's definitely seen traffic.
So then that's nothing else really.
I mean, Not really. Your question's pretty much consumed.
Well, I got nothing, guys. I pulled one out of my ass. So
It appears to be an old monastery of some sort, possibly dwarven make. As you can see, the entrance is clear.
I'll just walk through.
Oh shit!
Being unconcerned and non-noticeable.
Ah, that's a smart move. Okay.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Or maybe I won't.
Who knows? Hold on. It's
Give you the Elzar K.
so you enter.
you want?
Let's see. Where you at? Cool. All right, see that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool. All right, so unconcerned, you walk to the doorway, and there are steps leading down, and there appears to be some kind of curtain drawn there at the foot of the steps in front of you.
Ooh, I'll go look through the curtain.
Let's see the curtain. Okay.
Pierce the veil. Oh, God.
I just lost 5 sanity.
You're losing my sanity. Let's see. So you see, over here. See this guy?
Yes.
There. That is a large ogre. In fact, let's just do this. There we go. That's more like it. That is a large ogre that appears to be standing guard at that door. That doorway. He does not appear to notice you. But he does stop and sniff the air and kind of looks your direction. But then shrugs his shoulders and looks bored.
Okay. I will move right there, back behind the curtain.
Okay.
And is there like a little pebble or something I can pick up?
Oh god, yeah. There's bits of shit everywhere.
Okay. So I'm just gonna throw pebbles out the front door. That's my signal that I prearranged with the guys.
Oh, I see.
Prearranged after you got there.
Right. So you start chucking pebbles out. You guys suddenly see small rocks flying out of the door, one at a time at a steady pace. What do you guys do?
Seems that Brother Gua's signaling us that it's okay to enter.
He speaks the dwarven throne rock language.
Are you still at 6 hit points, Duran?
Yes.
Fuck.
Whoops. Hey, wait a second.
But we rested again though. This is the next morning, so you should have healed half of your max.
Yeah.
So I'm at 18 hit points.
Okay.
Adjust your character sheet accordingly.
Yes. Do I have to hit save or something anywhere, or is it just good?
You just set it, and then I saw the red bars go.
And forget it.
Now
you need to put your armor on so it actually shows your armor number there too.
Let me edit that field.
Huh?
Can't edit that.
I know. You're supposed to put your armor on. go to your gear, find your armor, and tell it equip.
Yeah.
And
You have to
then you'll
open it
actually
up.
have your armor will actually be on, and that number will turn to 1.
Armor.
Whatever.
I will make my way. I'll tell the chick, get back,
Siga.
Siga.
Wait, I'm
So
gonna.
yeah, so Finny and Siga, Finny was like, Finny keeps her. They stay back, in the woods where they were, where you guys were originally, and they're just gonna watch.
Okay.
He will protect her with his life.
I will
I'm gonna.
pull my bastard sword and start walking towards the entrance cautiously.
All
What's
right.
your max hit points, Jared? Durin?
4.
What?
24 max hit points.
I wonder if I should heal him.
I've got
If you want.
two.
You've got what?
A band.
Yeah, you can bandage him.
Okay.
That'll heal a certain
I
amount.
see. We got little red bars that indicate
Your health. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
It's almost like WoW.
So yeah,
the bars are almost a little. They're almost a little too much.
Yeah, they're a little stupid. I wish I could click on characters and get the little bubbles to pop up like I can on mine. That'd be better.
I thought you could see those.
I
I haven't
can't
set
do it on the
so
other
that
characters.
this is player permissions. They should be able to see the bars. Whatever. Whatever.
We are the band of the red headband.
All right. So, should I? Would you like some healing, Durin?
Yeah, bring it on. Come on with it.
All right, here we go.
Get on with it.
8.
What'd you roll? Is that your casting spell?
Yeah, cast a spell.
Oh, so you roll an 8. You get to choose one. Draw and welcome attention. Put yourself on the spot.
I'll.
You cast distance to you from your DM. -1 ongoing.
Wait a minute. How are they doing it? Do you go down the hallway, Durin?
Or do you walk? Or you walk back to him?
There.
Well, you have to touch him. So
Why are you guys up there?
Because we have no idea what you're doing. You're throwing rocks out the fucking door.
right.
We'll throw rocks at you. All right. Is it better to lose the one that I memorized,
Yeah. That's
or better to lose the rope one?
It doesn't matter. Either way, you lose one.
All right, I'll just lose the one I memorized then.
Okay.
And then I roll
1d8.
Okay, hold on. I actually put that in there. There we go. 3. Aw.
3.
You only have 21. That's better than nothing.
Nice.
May has mediocrely healed you.
How much did I get? 3?
3.
Uh-huh.
I see it there on the side now. I still can't get my armor to do its thing. I don't know.
Did you actually set the armor to have armor? Like, when you look at the sheet?
There it goes. Oh wait, that just displayed its stats.
Yes. Yeah, you don't need to click those.
So the base armor, your base armor is actually 0.
That's I was just trying to.
And then armor plus armor. So base armor is if you had some ability that gave you like extra or some weird crap.
How do I get it
and
to?
then see where it says equipped? You don't have it equipped. Now it's equipped.
Wow.
Now go to main, and you have armor of 2. It's amazing.
Wow.
Didn't you 10 minutes ago tell him to go check the equip box?
I did, but you know what? It's Durin.
He's a dwarf.
He's been in his cups. Yeah. Yeah. Reveal some more of the wall. You can see the walls. The hell is that?
I put a little icon.
You being
on my dude.
because you're
Yeah, because
you're doing your hidden thing.
yeah, because I'm doing my unnoticeable. That's cool.
Suddenly, I can't click on anything. That's weird. Oh, duh. I'm an idiot. Okay, cool.
You weren't on the clicker.
Right. So, what do you guys want to do?
Like I said,
has Matt told you like what's over there, or he just healed the guy and then walked away? It's up to you guys to strategize. You hear a loud cracking noise coming from behind the curtain, and then you can feel the ground shake a little bit as some very large feet shuffle a little bit.
Tell Nial to become a thing and go in and explore more.
Yeah, where's Pyrallis? There's a fire. I'm gonna tell him there's a fire in the middle of this room.
You don't know where he is. That's what you're here for.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Windows updates wants to restart.
Oh, of course it does. Tell it to fuck off.
Yeah, I'm gonna set it for like 2 years from now.
So is there like an animal icon on here? Let's see. There's a fire icon. I guess a snail's an animal, so.
hey, everyone.
Pyrallis turns into a rat and scurries underneath the curtain.
Niall does?
Yeah, sorry, Niall.
Everyone be ready.
Okay.
Are you whispering that, or are you saying it out loud?
I'm whispering, but
Okay.
Shouting it at the top of his lungs.
Yeah. Be ready. We shall strike as one.
hey, who's back at the top of the stairs? Is that
Do what?
War? Who's up there at the stairs?
That's Durin. He's still chilling.
I look at Durin, I look at you, buddy, and I'm like, motioning you down here.
I don't move.
I nod.
Wait, what do you mean?
Open the curtain, and I run into the middle of the room.
What now?
I nod at Durin since he doesn't want to come in here. I open the curtain and I run into the middle of the room and I point at the ogre and I do my move here.
Oh yeah.
I look at him and I say, "Well, aren't you a dainty little piece of shit? Come fight me!"
7.
What are you waiting for? Oh no.
That's a fate.
Yeah. He's not really foolhardy or weak, but
Right.
he kind of looks around, kind of confused. He's not very bright. And just like, why are you here? You're not supposed to be here.
I turn.
He picks up his club and he charges you.
Yeah, and I run up the stairs, leaning down the time.
Oh, so you're gonna run back?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and move yourself back,
All right.
because he's charging right at you.
I'm bringing him to you.
And he rips through the curtain with a snarl.
Hit him.
And as he rips through the curtain, Nial shifts back into a tiger and pounces on his back
Tiger form.
and drags his claws across his back. And he doesn't quite manage to sink his teeth into his shoulder before the ogre reaches around and grabs him by the throat and then basically smashes him physically into Guar against the wall there, because he doesn't notice that Guar is there. So he physically slams a 450-pound tiger into you.
Nice.
You roll to the ground, winded, and Nial takes. Someone roll a d10 for me, please. 8. And I think, yep, he takes 8. All right.
All right.
Oh yeah, you can actually do your hit points on these bubbles too. I forgot. If you just
It
click on
adjusts
it.
on the sheet too.
Say again.
It adjusts on the sheet as well.
Yeah. So if you click on the red circle and then just type +3, then it's going to add 3 to what was there. So boom, now it's 13.
Okay.
If I type -3, it knocks it down to 10. So it's pretty cool. And
Are
then
you able to adjust those?
do what?
Can you adjust those, or we have to do it?
You guys can do it. I can do it. You can do it. Y'all can do it.
He can do it. She can do that. They can do it. They can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you dig it?
All right, so Niall is dropped on top of a gasping Guar, and the ogre looks puzzled at them, but then just kind of shakes his head and eyes up on God again, and his face just contorts in fury, and he charges right towards God.
Yay! He's in a confined space, guys.
Yep, and he's trying to swing his club at right at your head. God, what do you do?
A million attacks. Fucking.
Hack and slash.
Are you going to just go to toe with him, or are you going to try to dodge it and come around to the side or something? Use his size to your advantage. What do you want to do?
I will. I will.
Hack and slash.
Yeah, I'll dodge him and do the duck his club and then try to come across his gut.
Okay. So go ahead and give me Defy Danger.
Okay, I'll. It have to be quickness. So
yeah, I would think Dexterity. Yeah. So I think when you hit, well, you don't have Defy Danger, so just roll your 2d6 plus your Dexterity mod. Hey.
I'll roll it.
That's a fail. Mark XP.
Do.
You guys have all your current XP on your sheets too, right?
Correct.
Yes.
I'll speak for everybody.
Is XP on the bubble or only on the sheet?
It's on the sheet. XP's down on the bubble.
Okay.
It's at the top.
No, that might be what we could do the blue bubble for. I don't know. I hadn't really thought of what to use the blue bubble for yet, but I guess we could put XP there. That's something that we add.
It's how many enemies I've killed.
Yeah, just keep a tally of your kills there. That's a good idea. just +1 each time.
Well, let's see. How many have I killed?
None.
Oh, wait, what? I've killed none.
Today?
I'll tell you how many.
No.
Boom.
I don't know how many. You should keep track of your own kills.
I have been. I just entered mine in the blue circle. You should click on me to see how awesome I am.
Well, the thing is that
Nice.
your circles don't show up for that.
So,
I can only see my own circles.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe they do that by design. I thought I clicked a thing that said allow players to see, allow players to edit, and it should let you guys see it, but I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, you
so
have
I fail.
so
What
you
happened?
fail. He let's see. Hey, Durin, what are you doing as this is happening? Because this ogre is basically charging you. You weren't moving this whole time for some reason. God is just behind you. The ogre doesn't seem to be focused on you. Its face is contorted in fury. It's circling its club above its head to come down with a ferocious strike downwards. As all this is happening, you could tell that God is positioning himself to kind of dodge around the club and maybe attack from the side. What do you do at this point?
I'd like to hack and slash at the ogre's leg, preferably the one that he has forward.
So you're gonna try to bash his leg in with your hammer.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Decap.
you when you swing your hammer back, it catches God in the face because he's been watching the what?
Is there enough room for me to do a side instead of over my head, put it to the side?
Well, you kind of went back to the side, and God was ducking to kind of move. Either way, it's
okay.
he catches your hammer in the face, momentarily stunning him, and the the ogre then swings true and bashes down at God with the club. God roll a d10.
Sorry, God.
You there, Jason?
He's disconnected.
No.
You knocked him offline, Jared or Durin.
Damn it. Yeah, you hit him so hard you knocked him offline.
Fucking humans.
Never quite spry enough.
In a real fight.
Weak humans.
I look back at him and he's asleep. I'm like, fucking humans. Pass out the first sign of danger.
I gotta use this moment to refill. I'll be right back.
Refill your cup. Can't reconnect to Hangout. Oh, yeah. Come on. Seriously. Seriously. He's using his phone.
Smash it against the wall. Ogre OS, yes.
This is the first time it's betrayed him, but one is enough. Once is enough, dear boy.
Roll plus int to see if you can relaunch Google app.
Is Russ back? Russ probably gone.
I guess not.
They're planning how this fight's going to go out.
Secret plans.
Well, y'all better win this fight so you can
Why
save
would
my
you just
ass.
push in there like that when Niall was fucking going to show us the whole layout of the dungeon?
Because that's what he does. He's impulsive.
It's his character. Yeah.
There
I
it is.
win the because why not?
Yay!
And that's the
All right, so did I get killed?
You're
Take all
supposed
the
to
damage.
you're supposed to roll a 1d10.
You're dead.
Spit out a thing.
Huzzah! You're back.
Yeah. Do I roll 1d10?
Yeah, roll 1d10, please.
Well, 1d10 to die.
4 minus your 1, so you take 3 damage. A paltry amount. In the ogre's eagerness to crush you, he clips the ceiling with his blow and taking most of the momentum out of it.
Is that all you've got?
Him in the leg now?
You can follow through with your stroke now.
Hack and slash.
Durin, give me a hack and slash roll.
Fuck. Why?
Okay, yeah, so you both marked XP, right? God, you marked XP. Durin, now you mark XP.
I feel the black gate approaching.
So the shh. Don't reveal things. So the ogre actually saw you strike God in the face, and then his fumble with the strike, but much faster than you would have expected. As you follow through with your swing, he actually catches the hammerhead in his hand, plucks it from your grip, and then casually tosses it behind him, where it hits Guar.
What?
As Guar was just starting to stand up after he pushed the semi-conscious form of Nial off of him.
But does dwarf ever truly come?
Guar gets clipped with your warhammer. Roll a d6, Guar.
I feel like I would go with my warhammer. You would just toss me with it.
Try to roll a real d6. 3 minus 2 is 1. You take a paltry 1 point. It wounded your pride more than anything else, but not as much as it wounded Durin, who was stripped of his weapon.
Did you say I enter -1?
You just do a -1 on it, and it'll adjust the number accordingly.
Okay. All right.
It's pretty cool that way. I dig it. Less bookkeeping for me.
Yay.
All right. So now the ogre grins at you with a toothy grin, Durin, and proceeds to try to grab you with his free hand. Now that he seems to like the idea of just picking you up and tossing you as well, some dwarf tossing. What do you do? Durin.
Thinking.
While he's thinking, can I try to stick the my blade under his arm, right in his armpit as he's reaching?
Let's see what Durin's gonna do, and then we'll roll yours into his like we did last time.
Okay.
I now know your intent.
So you're screwed. How do we perform actions without the GM knowing what our intent is? So he's surprised.
You lie to me.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Is someone whispering me or something? Or are you still thinking?
Okay, so how is he going to try and grab me?
He's literally just reaching towards you with a giant ham fist right towards your face. Like he's just gonna just grip you on your head and shoulders because his
Basketball
palm is,
style.
yeah, his palm is big enough, and just kind of pluck you up.
I don't know. I think my dwarf is going to be nimble enough to like try and get away from that. I think I don't know. I think
the dice will decide whether you're nimble enough or not.
What is that? A defy danger?
Yep, defy danger with dexterity, and your dexterity is piss poor, so it makes sense. So you're gonna try to roll, or what are you gonna do? What's your intent? You got to tell me your intent. That way, I can roll it into your failure that's about to happen.
Josh.
I don't know, man. I'm just gonna try and maybe if he grabs me, I will try and struggle as much as I can and force him to be, uneven in his balance, or I don't know.
Or I'm saying you're initially just going to try to avoid. So are you going to avoid by like ducking, rolling, dodging, dropping to your knees, diving to the side, or are you just going to let him grab you?
Yeah, I think I'll just let him grab me and try and I don't know. I don't know. He's gonna grab me.
Okay, so yeah,
Do I have to roll for that?
No, you stand there and you're grabbed up. At this, it kind of surprised him at how easy that was. So with this distraction, God, go ahead and you can now attack, and give yourself a +1 to this roll.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well then, I'm going to, instead of a hack and slash, I'm going to go for a smash. You know.
Well, you don't go for smash. You just roll, and if you happen to roll a 12 or higher, then you trigger smash.
Oh, and then I call what I do.
Yes.
Okay.
The way it works is you make a hack and slash roll, you get a 12 or higher, you roll your damage, and then you trigger smash. So that way, if like your damage is piss poor, then you probably didn't lop their leg off. But, you do something.
Okay, so just my hack and slash is my strength. So and I get a +1, you say?
Yes. So you're like doing a +4 on this roll.
Come on, baby. No, 9.
That's not right, dude. Your hack and slash, it should be +4.
Yeah.
Because your strength is 18 now, so that's a +3 bonus.
Yeah, so add 2 more, so it's 10.
Yeah, so it's a 10. It's not going to trigger smash, but it's definitely a success. Roll your damage, 1d10.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on a sec. On a 10, you deal damage, and I avoid their attack too. So don't forget that part.
Yeah, you're just dealing your damage.
Yeah. Yes.
Nice. So what you were describing initially to me, you were going to try to slice up under his arm.
Yeah, like he
because he's grabs him.
Yeah, so I'm just going to stab like in his armpit.
So he grabs him with his left arm, and you just slip under in between and drive the point of the blade right up under his arm, and this black gouts of ogre blood showers down on you, and it's hot and sticky.
Smells like sweet and sour.
And the ogre bellows in pain and then drops Durin and staggers backwards a couple steps. Hey, Guard, this massive ogre is backpedaling towards you. What do you do?
Hack and slash!
You don't need to. He's completely unaware of you, so if you wish to strike him, you can just deal damage.
Oh.
What do you want to do? How do you want to hit him? Where do you want to hit him? What are you going for?
Right in the spine.
Because we don't say hack and slash. We say what we're going to do, and then
I'm going to hit him right in the damn
hack and slash.
Right in the damn spine with my...
You're hitting him in the duodenum? What?
Right in the damn spine with my warhammer.
Nice. Okay. So roll your d6 for damage.
No, I've got a little thingamajigger. Hold on.
You don't have to roll hack and slash.
Me or him?
I have to roll damage. I added a damage somewhere.
Yeah, d6.
Where did I? Oh, but I added it. Hold on.
I heard her.
You got to use the stupid things. Oh, well, maybe I didn't add that one yet. I need to add it.
On your character sheet.
I know, but it's not.
I wonder if you click the damage die, if that will roll a d6. Try it.
I
Hey,
did.
look at that.
But
We're going to take
I
your
rolled
6, though. Yeah, we're going to take your 6. But that's
Yeah.
cool. You can just click your damage die, and that does your damage. That's nice.
Okay. You click the word.
Pretty much everything on there talks about damage, or talks about something on a roll.
In fact, here's how we can display it to everybody: our hit points,
Yeah, you click on your hit points, and it shows you.
and that would display it to everybody if everybody needed to know for some reason.
Yep. Everybody sees the red bars, though, right?
Yes.
So there you go.
Oh.
All right. So yeah, that's how you do your hack and slash there, or smash.
I did a full smash of 6. That dude's
Nice.
gone, paralyzed.
So yeah, you smack the crap out of him perfectly in the small of his back, and you hear something crunch when you do that.
Oh, you broke a vertebrae.
And his howl goes up in pitch, and he kind of turns off to the side and staggers this way, and then kind of falls face first on the ground here, and doesn't appear to be moving.
You severed his spinal cord.
Or damaged it in some way.
He definitely appears to be down for the count.
I run up to him and I just jab my sword right in his throat.
God does that and steals the kill.
Yeah, the skill.
He's like, you all saw that. I killed the ogre.
I get that's an assist.
Everyone saw
That's
it.
an assist. He would have died anyway.
Hey, we don't know that.
Now we'll never know. I guess you both can count that as a kill.
Yeah, that's right. I'm counting it.
Right on.
Can I discern realities here?
Absolutely.
Yes. Hit the little thing. No, you don't do it that way. You hit the discern realities.
There's a discern realities move you can, and it gives you all the words because words are good.
And it tells you what you can do and stuff.
They were there. Okay.
It's actually really cool. See?
Hey, you rolled an 8, just like you did last time. Perfect.
Same roll.
Perfect.
So,
See, now it actually gives you the list of questions you can ask.
I like that. That's cool.
yep. So, what do you want to? You get to ask one question.
Currently, I want to know.
Well, I have to remember that you take +1 if you're going to act on these the answers. I always forget that part.
What's up? Yeah, okay, so there's that tracking up at the top, the +1 forward and the -1 forward and all
Right.
that stuff.
Yep. If you trigger that, it'll automatically do the +1 on your next roll, or minus on your next roll, which is pretty cool.
Here recently.
So that's what forwards mean. I never understood that from some of these spell effects and stuff. What the +1 forwards and stuff meant.
A forward, merely all it really means is that you're gonna, on your next roll, no matter what it is, you're going to take a +1 on that roll.
Which means that if this sheet is going to work correctly, you have to do it all from the sheet.
Well, you just do the +1 forward, yeah, and then if you want to actually take that benefit right, it should theoretically, like, go ahead and hit +1, and then do a discern realities roll, and it should show that you got a +1 on it. +1 forward never affects damage.
Oh, okay. All right. So +1 forward, and then like a hack and slash.
It's only on a skill check.
Right.
But it doesn't actually show you what your roll is, so I can't tell if it got it or not.
Yeah, if you hover over the roll, it'll show you.
Oh, it does?
I told you
Yeah.
stuff.
It'll show you the breakdown of it.
Oh.
There you go. It does have a +1
Yeah,
forward on
+1
it.
forward. That's kick-ass.
And there is also actually a +1 damage forward. I've seen it on something.
But
Well, yeah, there are some
away.
things that there, but it doesn't. It's not baked into the sheet.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
It didn't go away, so I'd have to set myself back to normal.
Oh, it didn't take it away? Lame.
No, I was hoping that it would actually
Yeah,
go
I was
away.
hoping it would toggle it for you. That would be, then you don't have to remember it anymore.
Well, because there are things that give +1 forward ongoing.
Yeah, but isn't there an ongoing one for that too? Actually,
No.
yeah, an ongoing would be a global bonus. You'd stick it in the global bonus section down there.
Global modifier.
Yep, and you do that. That would be an ongoing. You'd stick it down there, a
Hey,
minus or a plus.
Is there an easy way to set these sheets up? Like the actual my sheet covers half the map. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you can.
Just,
Oh, well, yeah. I got a very large monitor, so
you can shrink it so you can grab the corner and make it narrow. Basically, there's a thing that you can click on the left-hand corner that actually makes it pop out in its own window. Then you can drag that off the side and just pull it back when you need it.
Yeah.
I would just drag it down to the bottom of your screen, and then since it's outside of the window, you can just pull it up when you need it and drop it back down when you don't. That's probably your best move.
Well, I thought the default behavior was a pop out.
Nope, it's actually it's just a little floating frame in that window. But if you hit the above the button, it pops it out.
Oh, mine popped out ever since I started.
I don't know. That's what she said.
Yeah. I saw it popped out.
Yeah, I popped mine out and put it behind my main browser window. Then whenever I need my character sheet, it's just like Alt-Tab, hit something, Alt-Tab back.
Are you talking about your dick or your character sheet?
My dick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he has his character sheet tattooed on his dick. So, Nial isn't he's not a, wait, how the fuck did that? Ah, there we go.
Isn't he Tardis Maximus?
What the hell? What a douche.
What happened?
Oh, gonna tag him, bastard.
What's he on Steam playing?
Yeah, he's Tardis Maximus.
What is who's playing a game? Because I hear noises, Jared.
So some shit happening. Servers are doing all sorts of fucked up shit these days.
What are we waiting on?
I'm chatting with McCutcheon saying, "What the hell, dude?"
Just put we're fighting an ogre. You want pants, Jerry? I'll make you pants right now. Here, any pants I make are going to be better than the pants you have.
Yeah, you got to get down to the bottom of it. Ah, look at it. Falcor.
Come on. Sing for everybody. Ready?
That Jason's dog.
Yeah, it's Falcor.
Very good. Here you go. Yes, please. There you go. Mm-hmm. Man, this ogre's starting to stink.
Yep.
It's cool that you can put a big old X on it.
Oh wow.
I think I'm convincing him.
Convincing him to join in.
For the last 37 minutes.
Yeah, well, yep. I told him, hurry up. All right. Butt cheese. Logging into Path of Exiles.
Yeah. He didn't think that all of us wouldn't see that.
You know, on PlayStation, you can hide whether you're online or not, but not on Steam. Terror attack.
Yeah, he's getting ready to get on. So, all right. What do you guys want to do? You killed an ogre. If you want to look around, you can kind of look around a bit. The hell is this? Someone drew off into the darkness. I have deleted it. What do you guys want to do?
Search the stinking rotten corpse.
Ugh. Well, hold on. I have a chart for that.
Assorted lotions and lubes is what you find.
you find a silver butt plug. Ogre sized.
Rather tarnished.
In other words, you find a silver fire hydrant.
Yeah. Nice.
Am I supposed to know what that means?
Their butts are big.
Yeah.
Fire.
Ogres got big butts.
No metaphor, Charles. It's literally a silver fire hydrant.
Oh shit. Let's see. I want you guys. Charles, roll me 2d6, please. Seven. You find a bag. Looks like it could be a bag of coins, except it's heavier than what you would expect. And when you open it, it's full of smooth, shiny rocks.
Oh, smooth, shiny rocks. Wait, I'm a dwarf. Yeah, I know stone. The hell?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Spout lore.
Is that what that is?
Or are you going to speak with the stones?
Scout lore, or where? What do you mean?
Well,
Where's that?
you have a rote that you have. It's
Okay.
it's your
Hold on.
character sheet's dwarven skill.
Sanctified guidance.
Nope, it's a dwarven skill. It's on the main page.
Okay, I'm looking for it. What's it called?
Let's see where it says
Valor?
race dwarf. Underneath it says you are one with the stone. When you commune, you are also granted a special version of the words of the unspeaking as a rote. So you get an extra spell all the time, an extra rote called Words of the Unspeaking, which basically lets you talk to stones and ask stones questions.
Oh well, I'll ask it. What are you, Stone? Sir Stone.
Go ahead and cast your spell.
It's a spell.
Yeah, it's a rote.
Fuck yeah!
Damn. Damn, you just start chatting that stone up. That stone is like, oh shit, thank you so much for taking me out of that shitty ass pocket. That is the nastiest, stinkiest thing. Oh my god, please throw me in the nearest river, please. That is just the most foul. That thing would just constantly take us out, and it would just peer at us for fucking hours. We are so glad that you took us out. Thank you so much. Please don't put us back. Just take us anywhere, but with that horrendous.
What are you?
We're shiny pebbles. Yeah, we're shiny pebbles. He collected us. Shut up. He asked me the question. But so we don't get a chance to talk much. How are you?
Nothing no problem.
Yeah, you guys hear it. You hear these little voices pop up from the stones.
If you have no value, I'm ending this spell.
Oh, no. There's others. I know. Alan, quick. You tell him you've seen somebody, right? And you hear another voice. Yeah, it's just like a weird guy. He's like their leader or something. It's always dark around him. I never really see him very well. Well, that's not very helpful, Alan. Come on, dude. He's gonna make us stop talking. I don't want to stop talking yet. It's like, I just want to sing a song. And they all start singing a dwarven drinking song together in harmony.
Okay. I'm not going to end the spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna let them keep on singing.
All right. So they continue to sing dwarven drinking songs.
I think, guys, we could actually throw this singing bag of rocks into a room ahead of us and really freak somebody out.
That sounds like a great idea to me.
I like that.
I love it.
All right, let's go to the next room.
They're like, wait, battle. We'll sing a dwarven battle hymn. And they're like, they start singing this dwarven battle hymn.
Whoa, did you just throw up across the screen, God?
Somebody did. I think it was a piss.
Hey.
Hey!
What's up?
Hey, not much. How you guys doing?
Hey, holy shit! All right.
It's Jason!
So quick instruction here. Nial's token is here, Jason. Are you on this? You can see the map, right?
I can see the map.
So this is Nial's token. He's got 10 hit points left right now.
Uh-oh.
If you click on the journal tab on the right, you'll see list of characters, and then you can click on Nial. That'll pull up your character sheet.
Okay.
And there's your moves. So like you can actually click hack and slash, and it'll roll it for you. And see, I did a kick-ass hack and slash for you. I just wasted your awesome roll. Isn't that great?
Hey. For that.
So anyway,
wait, where's the hack and slash on it? I got my character up.
It is
Up.
it's down on the bottom, the main sheet. Scroll down.
Okay.
You'll see a list of moves. And it'll say hack and slash, parlay, defend, spout lore, last breath, blah, blah, blah. Just make sure you're on the thing that says main. See, there's a bio and info, then there's a character sheet tab. So make sure on the character sheet tab, and then underneath the big DW symbol for Dungeon World, there's a main, a sub, and settings. Make sure you're on the main. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so bio and info, character sheet, attributes, and abilities?
Don't worry about that one. That's all calculated shit. Just leave that alone.
Okay.
Don't touch that. And otherwise it like doesn't calculate. Like I don't know what your strength and stuff is, so you can actually fill that out.
Yeah.
So like where it says strength 10, dexterity
Right.
10, constitution 10, just put in your actual numbers there.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And then it automatically figures up your bonuses there in the circles.
Okay. Awesome.
But yeah, this is your digital character sheet. Enjoy.
Hey. Thank you.
I think you're still. Did you level up yet?
No, I hadn't as of last week.
Okay. All right.
I had like
So you're
4
still level 1. So put the XP that you have in there and all that. Use this to track all that shit. Cool. All right. Yeah, and Guar is he was communicating. He picked up he picked the pockets of the ogre that you guys just killed, and pulled out a little bag that he thought was going to have coins in it, but it was heavier than coins. And he looked in, and there was a bunch of colorful and shiny stones, smooth stones inside. And so he cast one of his spells that he knows as a dwarf that allows him to speak with stones, and they started talking. And these little tiny voices started coming up, and they started arguing with each other. And then he was like, if you don't have anything useful to say, I'm gonna just end the spell. They're like, no, and so then like, wait, Alan, you've seen the leader, and he's like, well, he's always cast in darkness and blah blah blah, and so then they started pleading with Guar and decided to start singing a dwarven drinking song. And now he's like, hey, we can use this as a distraction, and so now they're singing some dwarven battle hymns. That's what's happening. God just went to this room over here.
Oh, wait.
And so he sees. You see, there's a passage there but it's collapsed. And it's not really passable. If you were to try to shift the stone around, you'd probably make so much noise as to nullify any. I mean, you just fought an ogre, so it's not like you guys are going to surprise anybody at this point.
What's this thing?
It appears to be an old-looking, like a cabinet.
Because nobody expects a singing bag of rocks.
Right, they don't. Okay, you open the cabinet, and inside are very, very old and threadbare robes that are hung from pegs in there. And a bunch of moths fly out.
How many robes?
10.
Oh, so we could all put the robes on.
Yeah.
If we needed to.
They don't look like they're robes anyway. Like I said, they don't look like they've been used probably in a century or two. Like they're literally, if you pick one up, it starts to just crumble apart in your hands.
All right. Oh, damn. Okay, keep up. What happened to Durin? Where's Durin?
He's still up there. He's just not moving tonight.
Oh, there he is.
What the fuck's going on? What's up? What's up?
Jared is in like, I am barely plugged in mode tonight.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. Yep.
I'm missing and I'm more involved than he is.
Right.
I think there might be server issues.
Yeah, Jared just runs ahead. Right, I want to go here. It's like, okay, it's not like let's go so fast that we're just going to uncover the whole map, guys.
Oh, look, he's already behind the table.
Yeah.
Isn't that the point to run through and map it out first?
I need a room to throw these rocks into.
They're still singing.
Yes, I know. It's gonna be great.
All right, so you guys are moving so fast, I don't get a chance to really talk about anything. The little room here. Come on. Damn it. It's not clicking. Oh, I hate that. I forget I have to switch back to the regular mouse pointer from the reveal icon. That looks like it was maybe a little meeting room of some sort, but whatever furniture is long since desiccated and crumbled into just scraps of wood and crap on the ground.
Blood everywhere.
Yeah. The blood isn't. I mean, yeah, there's some blood around.
Is that a sarcophagus over there?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay.
We should open it. Go open it now.
Do you want to check out the sarcophagus?
Sure.
Okay. It's very heavy, but you managed to. I mean, do you want to look at it first?
Yeah, I want to observe it first and just see just
so there. As you kind of rub your hands around the edges, you feel a plate, an old metal plate on the side of it, affixed to the side. And if you peer at it, you can kind of rub it a bit to get some of the corrosion. You can feel almost better than you can see, like the indentions of letters that were once there. They're runes. They appear to be dwarvish runes. I don't think you're fluent in dwarven.
No, not quite.
Probably a name, you would guess, of whoever is here, and maybe some kind of saying about them.
Okay. Any of the dwarves in the group speak Dwarven?
They do.
I'm over and translate. Come translate.
All right.
What's
You're sitting over there with God. You're like got your feet kicked up on the table or something.
All right, that's cool.
The one time you're actually getting engaged, I'm like shutting you down. Fuck you then. I'm out. Yeah, so it's tell us the name. Guar, what name is it? It appears to be some dwarven saint. Saint who?
Dwell.
Saint Dwell. How do you spell dwell? Dwell. All right. It is Saint Dwell. And what does it say about Saint Dwell? Why was he a saint? Or what's the script underneath the part of his name?
Jared, why didn't you come over here and read this damn thing?
Yeah, you're having a hard time reading it. You may have to have the younger eyes come and look at it.
Yeah. Oh, my eyes.
I have the older eyes.
I think you guys are about the same age. you're both like late middle age, getting older. I think Jared's guy's actually older. He's the eldest.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him. I don't really want to tell him what this says.
Okay.
There's your lead-in to make up something really crazy.
Yeah, we need to make something up on the spot.
You guys are whispering at Dwarvish back and forth in front of the orc. All right, so what do you tell the orc that it says? He's looking at you expectantly.
Quizzically.
Tell them this was a sacred orcish hunting ground.
No. I forget what we're supposed to be telling him why Dwall is a saint.
Dwall. Yeah, it's Saint Dwall, and it had some inscription under it like, "Here lies Saint Dwall."
Here lies Saint Dwall, who killed 10 million orcs.
Yeah.
The patron saint of orc slaying.
He especially liked to slay shape-shifting orcs.
Yeah, you kind of that's so. There you go, Niall. So
All right.
the patron saint of orc slaying. You want to pop it open?
Orc slaying.
Sure. I mean, I have no, you know.
Patron saint.
You sure he's not gonna like pop out of his grave and slay you?
I'm not afraid of that.
All right. You
Elvis
easily
Aaron Presley. I
I kind of shut the lid
the
of
lid.
it. Worse.
Yeah, you say shove it towards them or away from
No,
them?
just a little, just kind of not throw it on top of them or anything, but just kind of their way, just to,
Yeah, you slide it, and it crashes to the ground. And yep, we definitely learned that today. That is a thing. And it smashes to the ground, and inside is an armored form of an old dwarf that's laying to rest, and there is a large gleaming battle axe next to him.
Ooh.
pull out a piece of charcoal and write Nial was here.
Awesome. Like on his head?
Yeah,
like
on his head.
helm. On his helm. All right.
Yes.
So you deface the holy helm. And you scrawl it in your orcish script.
And I tell him it was something very nice that I wrote.
Yeah.
I wrote very nice things.
to
Saint.
To Saint
Orc
Paul.
Saint Orc Slayer.
It's something about guzzling or something. I'm not sure.
Yes. He guzzled many a brew. Everybody's brew he guzzled.
Yes. Especially orcish brew. All right. Where else you want to go?
Is it okay? So right here, is that an opening?
Yes, that's a hallway. I haven't revealed it yet because you guys keep moving around so damn fast.
Well, I mean we're pretty zippy. You know, those
All right.
dwarven running legs.
Durin, what are you doing? You looking at are you pondering at your fallen saint? Are you eyeing that shiny battle axe that's in there?
Ooh, yeah. Should take it.
You left, dude.
No, Durin should take it.
I know, you got no influence on him. You left.
I know, I'm just thinking that to myself over in this portal.
Oh, okay. Do you walk away, Nial? What do you do?
Yeah, I'll walk away.
God appears like, did someone say axe?
Yeah.
He ran over.
Her and I said, "Are you going to take that?
Hey, it's a battle axe of orc slaying.
Are you going to take that?"
It's a battle axe of ass wiping.
Yes, he's not taking it. So I reached down and picked up the battle axe. It's mine.
All right.
Did you say no, Durin? Is he here or did he go somewhere?
We're gonna have a battle, a fight.
I don't know. I'm not doing anything, so.
Jared? I can't hear you. So do you want are you going to claim the axe as your own? It's part of keep it in a dwarven line, or are you going to let this grubby barbarian take it? This young upstart.
I feel like I would have some sort of speech to say about that axe. Like maybe there was some lore to it, but I really got nothing.
Then the axe is mine.
Yeah, go ahead and take it.
All right.
I nod at you like that.
And my axe.
Nice.
It's an axe of gender changing.
Your penis inverts into a vagina. All right. So let's form the group up in the hallway here.
Form online.
Everybody place your characters.
Russ, is it a two-handed battle axe?
No, it's a single-handed battle axe.
Okay.
It's the double-bladed kind, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like that Sumerian one in Conan Exiles.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what it is.
The wee chopper.
All right, You guys don't start talking about dongs now.
Yeah, dongs are great. So as you enter in, let's move you guys back just a little bit.
Sure, back us up.
So is that your formation?
Form on a line.
I think so. I mean,
I think so.
Okay.
Hey, Nial, you should scout out as a mouse the rest of these rooms so we can find out where. Oh well, there's somebody right there.
who the fuck is that guy? I mean, eek, eek.
Yeah, he's sitting in the chair, but it makes it look weird when I put him there. So sitting on this chair, this Niall, you recognize this is the guy that attacked you in the woods, and presumably the guy that may have attacked Pyrallis.
Hey, that's the guy that hit me in the face.
And
Well, let's go kill him.
he's like, we knew you'd come to rescue your friend, fools. My name is Randor, and you all are about to die.
All right, I throw my bag of singing rocks at him.
Okay. Give me a volley check.
Oops.
Hey,
Man.
you roll mark XP.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
So you the snatch of drinking song that they're singing at the time actually makes you chuckle as you release, and it fouls your throw, and they go off landing in this corner over here where they valiantly continue to sing.
Yes. Keep singing, Stone.
And that does totally cause him to pause in whatever speech he was about to say, and he follows the trajectory of it and is looking off to the left.
All right, now I do a volley with my sling.
So as you start unveiling your sling, God, you're going to charge.
Yeah. How far
Okay.
would I get?
Yeah, you would get about to the base of the steps before he turns back and sees you charging,
Okay.
and he unlimbers a dagger in his hand, and another appears from his other hand.
Oh.
Okay. Can I engage him, or is someone else going to move?
Can I get a sling off while he's still moving in?
Yeah, you'll have quickly drawn your sling, and I'll give you one more throw because you were kind of pissed that you missed that first throw. So go ahead and do a volley, and go ahead and mark XP.
All right, going up a level.
I want you to
roll the damage.
Roll a d6.
No, motherfucker! Don't. God damn it! God damn it! Charles, don't you fucking man.
God gets smacked right in the back of the head with your thing. It's one of those things where, like, you know how it's like in basketball, you're gonna, when you're shooting, but then your eye, you can feel it. You literally feel your eye stray from the goal, and I'll be damned, as you release, your hand follows where your eye strayed, and you just totally miss. Like, they don't even hit, not even to airball it. That's what happened. As God ran, he drew your eye, and like you were like trying to, no, I'm aiming at this guy, but no, he drew your eye, and you're like, oh, I don't want to hit God, and all by damned, you fucking slung it right in the back of his head. So God, you take 4 damage.
Oh, you got in the way.
I'm gonna shift into a bear.
All right. There's a big ass bear in here now. I'm gonna make you bigger.
Okay.
because you're a bear.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can.
I know, that cool.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna charge God
Okay.
and try to knock him over, I guess. Or with I mean,
Well, he has his back to you, so you can easily knock him on his ass.
okay.
So God, as you got hit from behind with a rock, and you kind of
I kind
run the back of your head,
like,
and you hear the roar of a bear, and you hear the thunder of it running from behind you, and the next thing you know, it literally just plows through you, and he's basically on top of you with his hot breath in your face.
Feels like a scene from The Revenant.
do you want me to just keep going, or you want to do someone else?
Let's see what Durin's gonna do.
Durin of the Nine Fingers.
Where are we?
There's a big arrow on the ground right there.
It means it's a slope going down.
Oh, okay.
So wait, we're attacking this guy behind the counter, or on the throne, rather?
He's on the throne.
Yeah, he's on the throne.
He's sitting on this chair, this pedestal here. And for all practical intent, you just saw Nial shift into a huge bear and then just knock God on his ass, and he's basically has him kind of pinned to the ground.
Okay.
I'd probably stomach too, wouldn't I?
Say again?
I'd probably be on my stomach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just feel its hot breath on your cheek,
Yeah.
and this bear saliva drips down
Hey, baby.
onto your face. So what do you do, Durin?
Well, I guess I'll try and get that bear off of my buddy.
All
There
right,
you go.
what are you going to do? You can come up from behind and get a free shot.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Hack and slash, or
No, it's a free shot. You just roll damage.
okay, then yeah.
Roll
He's-
big, bud.
He has no idea you're there. 5. Cool. That makes sense. So yeah, you take was it because you've got the extra armor from the bear? You take what, 4? I think.
I take 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm down to 6. Give me just one. Give me a second. I'm here, but I'm
That's
gonna
fine.
mute myself.
That's okay. And he lets go of God. The bear just kind of roars, whoa, and stands up to its full height, and then turns to face Durin.
All right.
Wait,
Durin,
the bear's on our team. Why the hell is he attacking our guys?
Durin, you feel suddenly an intense pain, just like a white hot pain in the center of your head.
Okay.
Roll 1d10 for me, please. Nice. You take 5. You take 5 damage, but you don't subtract your armor from it.
Hey, Russ, quick question. Because I'm a bear, does my armor negate 2 of that 6?
Oh, it was a 5. Is it? Do you normally have 1 armor? I forget. Yeah, you do have 1 armor, don't you?
Because I have 1 armor and then I turn into a
Okay.
bear.
You get an extra one. So yeah, you have 2. So yeah, so it's you take 3.
Okay. So okay, there we go.
All right. Let's see. And you hear it in your mind, just this deep laughter, Durin, as you kind of backpedal and you're just kind of struck by this mental blast.
Okay.
and it's just this voice of just loathing. Just says, "Fools, you have fallen to my trap."
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh, is that a mind flare?
Oh, you're around the corner. You don't see it. You're down the hall there, Guar. You don't see it.
Oh, yeah.
Durin sees it, and you see something that looks like this. Oops, damn it. Not that.
Oh, damn it.
It's another one. Holy shit.
Is this a good time to stop, or are we going to just attack the shit out of all this stuff?
I keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, so this thing appears and it's definitely fucked with your head. While that's happening, God, you hear a crunch from behind you, and whirl around just in time to see the guy on the throne is trying to quietly come at you with his knives, and then when he sees you whirl, he just starts slashing at you. What do you do?
Hack and slash. I'll try to.
So you're just gonna meet blade for blade.
Yeah, I got my master sword. I'll just try to volley him.
Were you doing the best sword? What did you do with the axe?
Oh yeah, the axe. I got the axe. Dirt.
Okay.
I forgot I got the axe. Yeah. Yeah. Just a hack and slash.
All right, so go ahead and.
Come on, hot titties.
Oh shit!
No.
Even with your 3, that's a fail.
Hey, you get to mark XP.
Yep, mark XP and roll a d6.
Hang on, let me do the XP part.
Hey, Dave, look up how to script if you fail a roll that it adds XP automatically.
I don't want it to do that.
Oh, okay. That'd be cool, though.
Yeah, because then if people were just like messing around and clicking rolls, it would.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you
that's
fail.
right.
So take 5 damage as he stabs the blade into your shoulder.
Minus armor, of course.
Yep, minus your 1.
Damn.
It's not that you have armor; you're just tough.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Who else? Or I'll just keep going. I don't care.
So what, Guar? You're still over there, man. What are you doing? You can tell that Durin is preoccupied with something down this hallway where the arrow's pointing.
And God is engaged.
Yep. And the bear is just kind of
looking.
What?
How far can I move?
You tell me what you want to do narratively, and we'll figure it out. There's no set number of squares.
I want to just blindly run around the corner and hack at whatever, because I know that if Durin is just sitting there staring at something, it's probably not good.
Okay, so you're just going to charge around the corner and face whatever you face.
Yep.
Awesome.
Meh.
That's so totally not meh.
Awesome. So you're wielding your warhammer, I take it?
Yes.
Hammer and shield?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you run around the corner and you stare face to face with the white dead eyes of an illithid, of a mind flayer. And it looks at you just contemptuously, and you suddenly you have an instinct that it's about to assault you. What do you want to do? You want to just charge ahead, or you want to? Okay.
I'm gonna try. Whoops! I didn't mean that. I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna cause apathy.
Okay.
Because it's fun. 7.
All right.
I'll lose that spell.
Okay. Let's see.
So it's basically fear.
Right. So, you cast the spell, and you see for a moment that its face kind of sags, and it just kind of looks down at the ground, and then it like starts to turn like it's gonna walk away, and then you suddenly feel a horrendous amount of pain in your head. Roll 1d10.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah!
nice.
I get experience for that?
No. Meh is with you. You still take 1 damage because armor doesn't stop this.
Right.
And the the mind flayer turns back around, and you hear its voice booming in your head. Fool! Do you think your petty magics would affect one such as me? You think you could influence my mind? Fool!
I don't care if I do or I don't.
All right. Niall, give me a roll your wisdom.
Okay. Is that just a standard
2d6 plus your wisdom.
Okay. Hold on a second.
You can just click on wisdom on your.
Yeah. If you just click the wisdom on the sheet, it'll do it for you automatically.
Cool. Try that. Where is it? There it is.
Just click the stat number.
Oh, there it is.
Got it.
Woo! Oh,
That's pretty
damn.
good.
Nice. Come on, flaying. So, yeah, you maybe something about the rage, or maybe the distraction from the spell, but you feel some of that control slip for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of you shift back inadvertently to your normal form, and kind of fall down on your ass, kind of stunned.
Okay.
So I think you can actually mark stunned on your sheet. Isn't that weak, stunned, confused? Wait.
I couldn't on that sheet,
yeah,
by the way. But
you have to equip it. It's kind of weird. We'll do it later.
okay. Anyway, okay.
Mark stunned and confused. Both of those.
And confused. Okay.
All right.
What is that?
Oh wow, it knocks my wisdom. Oh, okay, it just takes a
Takes
Oh, okay.
one of your minus. It basically you get a minus to your wisdom, because the minus affects your bonus, not the score.
I still have a +1 to wisdom.
Yep.
-1 to intelligence. So
Yep.
Okay.
So you're stunned, but you feel just like I said, you're confused. You're not sure what the hell's been happening for the past several hours.
Oh.
Okay.
God, Douche Nugget is plucked his dagger out of your shoulder and is slashing at your throat. What do you do?
He's slashing your throat already.
He's going for my throat. I'll block, swing back.
All right, give me a hack and slash check.
Oh,
Oh fuck!
Oh, Jason.
This is the dirge of God is happening tonight. Roll a d6, my friend.
Ouch.
Damn. Take 5. Take 5 points.
Every time you're getting the maxes.
So,
Just take a out of my throat.
yeah. So you instinctively lower your head, and so he cuts you deeply from the left side of your jaw all the way under your chin, halfway, past your mouth and halfway across the other side. It just lays that wide open. So you instinctively protected your neck, took a wicked slice across the face. That's going to make a hell of a scar. And then the guy just boots you in the chest, and you stagger backwards and fall on your ass right next to a normal size Nial. He reverted back. So you both are kind of like stunned a little bit. Him more so than you. And for good measure, you punch him in the face.
Deservedly.
Describe the cut again, from where to where?
So it's on the left side of your cheek, basically at the base of your jawbone.
Yeah.
And it runs all the way across your jawline, in that cleft under your, where the jaw meets the lower lip, that part where the,
the divot,
right, that divot there, and then all the way across, about halfway across the jaw of the right. So all that is just laid wide open.
Oh man!
But again, like you instinctively protected the neck, so you took it's superficial in nature. It's not going to kill you, but it's still a wicked cut. The blood is just going everywhere. Like it's your whole chest now is just slicked with your own blood. And for some reason, Niall's like licking his lips.
I might take a little taste of that.
Or
So Durin, what do you want to do? This spectacle is going down in front of you. This thing is speaking to all of you, and it's speaking to all of you now. You all are hearing the voice in your heads, and it's deriding you, and it's calling you fools, and that you will all fall at the might of Vu'ud, damn it, I can't fucking say his name. Vu'ud Ruban.
He's got your mind.
At the bottom of the ramp.
Say again? Yeah, he's at the base of the ramp. Yeah, it's the ramp. That looks like some kind of altar thing there, and then there's like a pit there filled with some weird glowing liquid.
Weird glowing liquid. Does it appear to be toxic or acidic in nature? Or?
You don't have that kind of time. It's weird. There's glowing liquid there. It doesn't look like any liquid you've ever seen. It gives off kind of a greenish, faint greenish glow.
Okay. I'm going to abandon this line of questioning. How much damage have we done to the guy at the top?
It's negative.
Negative damage.
Yeah, you've done like negative damage to both.
Can I retreat?
Hit him.
Huh?
We haven't even hit him.
Yeah, no one's been. You guys have hit nobody yet, except for each other or
Charles.
Yeah. Yeah. God is getting the shit beat out of him tonight.
All this
God got a hit in.
That's
good.
That's what this all started with.
We're kicking the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Well, is anyone going to do anything, or you may just keep going? I'll go.
You are stunned, but that's to your. I think that's to your intelligence. It's not going to really affect you in that regard. The douche nugget is just smirking as he starts to swagger down the steps. It looks like Gwar is now going to go toe to toe with the Illithid. So what do you want to do, Gwar? Is you're getting up, God, to face off with douche nugget?
Okay.
Well, his name is Rondar. Might as well be douche. He did proclaim his name in the beginning, but I think he kind of got lost in the. Got lost. And the Stones are now singing. Da, 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 da. As Gwar goes down.
This is an overhand smash to that big old nugget.
All right.
What he's got.
Oh shit!
Yes.
So you can choose to do an additional 1d6 damage on this and expose yourself to the enemy's attack. So you could potentially roll 2d6 damage.
That's cool.
And open yourself to attack.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. So do I just roll twice on the damage, or do you want me to do
just roll me a 2d6, and then roll a d10.
Okay. So roll 2d6. Oh yeah!
Nice. Okay, and then roll a d10.
And roll d. Yes!
Holy fuck, dude! So yeah, you surprised the shit out of the Mind Flayer because he was just boasting, and you could see him just kind of those dead eyes looking from face to face up there, and as he's projecting his mind power at each one of you in turn, and he just didn't expect that rapid of a response and charge from you, and you just clocked the shit out of his head. I mean, you literally, you think part of his head may even be stoved in a little bit, and you feel a vicious backlash, but it only lasts just a half a second. The backlash occurred right before your hammer impacted, and then with the impact of your hammer, the backlash immediately ceased. So what probably was going to be a pretty vicious attack against you was nullified by your hammer stroke, and he loses his balance, hits his back against the altar, and then literally flips end over end and falls into the pool. And he sinks below it. He sinks below the pool, but it's still moving down there. You can still see its shape moving, and it looks like it's swimming to the far side.
Okay.
and the stones have increased their fervor of their singing.
I was thinking more Keystone Cops.
Also, dude, gotta slither away.
So when the Mind Flayer got clocked like that, Rondar literally missed a step in his swagger, and he fell flat on his face, and he gets up looking really confused, and it's like, what the fuck, where the fuck am I? He has no idea what the hell's going on. What are you guys doing?
I'll attack.
All right. Roll your damage.
Wait, so you're attacking?
Oh, Jesus Christ! So yeah, he's like, "Where the fuck am I?" I will allow you to use your smash on this if you like, or you can just cleave him right through the skull, however you want to do it. But you kill the guy. You kill the guy in one stroke. Yeah, he had his back to you. It's like, where the fuck am I? And he turns around to face you. Right as he does, you just bring the axe right down, and it sinks all the way to the handle in his forehead. And then he just collapses like a pile of stones on the ground, and twitches twice, and then looses his bowels. He's gone. Rondar, his tail is no more.
Rondar the Incontinent?
Yes. That's weird. The X doesn't look like an X when he's little.
Yeah, it doesn't. It just looks like he's laying in a pool of blood.
Yeah, whatever. He's dead. Yeah, you fucking killed him big time. You wrenched the axe free from his skull. And Rondar is dead. So yeah, you're not feeling stunned anymore, God.
Right.
Oh, where the hell did you go?
Oh, it's all right.
You delete yourself?
Yeah.
So what do you guys want to do?
I got a quick question. That black liquid, or is it black liquid? What does it look like?
It's greenish, glowing liquid.
So, okay, but we can't tell if it's anything. I mean, at this point, or
I mean, the thing is, the only person who can really see clearly that the thing is swimming across is Guar. You can see a darker shape under it. So the pool's at least probably 3 or 4 feet deep, and the Illithid is swimming across to the other side, and he's
Okay.
almost to the other side now.
I think I want to run. Ugh. Okay, so can I think I want to run and turn into it and shift into a seal and jump and try to catch before he can climb out.
What is your plan when you? Okay, you do that.
I mean, I got sharp teeth. I mean, I can try to rend him. I mean,
Sure. I mean, you could do a D6.
yeah, I think I want to try that just to hold him and keep him off guard.
All right, so I would like a. Give me a defy danger with your dexterity to see if you're quick enough.
Okay, this is going to be bad. Let's see. Okay. Defy danger. Oh wait, with dex. Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
Did it ask you which one to use?
It did. It popped it up.
Oh,
and asked me.
Okay, so that's what ask does, Russ.
Say again.
That one was set to ask. So
Right,
when
I know. That's cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I like that. So yeah, so let's see.
Crap. That was dumb.
I don't know.
No, double bladed.
Oh, you gotta find a double. Yeah.
So the let's see.
There you go.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yes.
I should have just turned into a mouse and had somebody throw me.
Should have been shot from the sling.
So yeah, he is as you get close, he ends up kicking you in your little snout, and you think he broke a tooth, and
Oh no!
and that stuns you for a moment, long enough for him to scrabble out on the other side. So what do you guys do?
Yeah. So I guess I'm stuck there.
The thing's on the run. What are you guys doing?
Sling.
Sling. Okay. What are you doing, God? While he's limbering us and slinging his, starting to spin the sling. What are you doing?
I'm gonna bandage my face.
Okay. All right, that's a good idea. Heal whatever that says to heal. I think it's 3 or something. I don't remember.
4 points.
Nice.
4 points.
So, what do you want to do there, Charles? You have to choose one.
Well, I'm not really keeping track of my ammo, so that last one doesn't make much sense.
Well, the way ammo this works is that you either have lots of ammo, or you're starting to run low, or you're pretty much run out. It's very loose like that. So
Okay.
you could reduce your ammo by 1, which then now you'd probably be getting low on ammo. You would go from having typically your ammo is
Okay.
is a
That's fine.
3-tiered
I
thing.
plan on using them singing rocks for my ammo.
I think that's awesome. You could just cast that before battle every time and start hurling singing rocks everywhere.
Yep.
That's the best thing ever. All right, so roll your damage.
Oh, first bad roll.
Well, the the nice thing though is that all you needed was 1, and he had armor of 1, so you got the 1.
All right.
You as long as you didn't roll 1, you were fine. So that the Illithid turns and starts to try to flee, and you clock it right in the back of the head, and you hear just a sickening crunch, and it just falls to the floor in a pile, and then just kind of rolls down the stairs, and then its arm kind of hangs limply into the pool.
Yes.
It is
Good
dead.
place to stop.
We're now, Nial is just swimming around, having fun the whole time.
And he comes out all confused.
With a broken tooth.
Yeah, like, what the fuck happened to me?
My jaw. Damn it.
All right.
And, you guys searched the rest of the place. You fought the thing.
Can I give the Mind Flayer just a stomp for a good measure?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
As a bear.
As a bear, just grab his head in my hands and just smash it.
Oh, whoops. I shouldn't have uncovered that yet.
I piss on the corpse of Ronaldo or whatever.
And I apologize.
Rondar!
Ronaldo.
Yeah, I piss on his corpse.
Ronaldo.
All right. Let's
I
go
apologize.
let's go through the end of session stuff real quick.
And when you guys finally find Pyrallis is in a cell here.
Oh, there he is.
He had such a pivotal role tonight.
Yes.
Sorry, Dave.
Hey, I'm the one that led them on this great adventure.
Right. Yeah. So Dave, who was smart enough to finally figure out the secret door here and figure out where you were?
I say that when the Flayer died, that I felt the block against my magic go down.
Yep.
And I used my ability to get out of my shackles.
Yep.
And then also use my ability to get past the steel pins of the door and got myself out and found them.
Well, the door is made of stone, so you wouldn't be able to do it, but you could beat on it.
Okay, so I started beating on it, saying, "Let me out of the fucking hell!"
So who hears him first?
You can't.
The singing stones.
Beat on the door.
The singing stones heard it first.
Yeah,
And
the singing stones start echoing him. Let him out! Let him out! He's over here!
And the only person who listens to the stone is Guar.
Yeah, Guar hears the stones, and Guar opens the door because he understands the dwarvish cunning of such doors. Awesome. All right, so let's finish the night.
Okay.
End of session. Did we learn something new and important of the world this evening?
Yes.
What was it?
We learned that Saint Dwal is the patron saint of orc slaying.
Correct.
Yes.
Everyone mark XP.
How do you spell it again?
DWAL.
Mark XP for not knowing how to spell it.
Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Yes.
Yes.
A mind flayer would be the one.
Flayer. Yes, a mind flayer by the name of Vuudrubon.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
mind flayer. So everyone mark XP.
Okay.
Did we loot a memorable treasure?
The singing rocks.
The singing stones is that really
I would actually say that has definitely turned into a memorable treasure.
all right?
Just the best use of a complete crap roll on a random loot table ever. So I'm gonna say we should mark XP because I certainly am gonna remember the singing stones.
Yes, I wrote them down in my inventory. I have a bag of singing stones.
Yeah, all you got to do is bring them back to life. With your spell.
All right, no problem. All right, what else?
That's it.
Can I also, with some of the blood I accumulated from stepping on the mind flayer and stuff, can I heal God some?
Yes.
Okay.
Describe what happens.
So I walk over to God and I put my hand up to my mouth and I tear my palm, and I put it up to God's face and kind of let the blood drip in his mouth, and he gains some. He heals some. His wounds heal.
1d6 plus however many blood you were holding.
I'd say just one because I really only, I think God have one.
Roll 1d6 plus 1.
Me or
1 sec.
I don't care.
Go ahead, Jason. You can roll it if you want.
okay.
You were rolled high on the damage against you, so maybe you roll high on the healing.
+1.
Yep.
There we go.
5. You feel part of your face knitting back together after the blood that you were repulsed at first. You're like, what the fuck is he doing? But he did it so quickly that you were just like, it was just kind of an unbelievable moment. He just cut it. Why is he bleeding in my mouth? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And that's when you felt just kind of like something akin to like pure life force just energized your whole body, and you felt the natural healing like rapidly accelerated. It didn't feel like any kind of magic that you've ever felt before. It felt like it was almost like the essence of life force touched you for a moment and quickened your natural healing abilities and knitted some of your flesh back together, and many of the aches and pains that you had from the beating you took today ebbed and faded, and the bruises turned from angry purple to blue to yellow, and you feel a hell of a lot better.
Yeah. I look at Nial, and I kind of nod because I have feeling it like once it happened, it's like it was instantly like, oh shit, this is a good thing. So yeah.
Why the fuck do we have 2 paralysis on the board? I'll get rid of that one. That's funny.
I can control the one you dropped on the board.
You know what? I didn't drop your token. I dropped a picture. That's why. It didn't have your hit points either. All right, guys. I think it's you guys handled that pretty damn well.
Awesome.
Especially with the mind shenanigans that were going on.
Oh yeah.
With poor Nial.
So Nial, when he came in search, he was actually captured.
I was
mind
under
control.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had been under control of the mind flayer from the beginning.
Oh wow.
So he actually sent Nial back to bring you guys back as a trap.
And the cut on my head was actually self-inflicted from me trying to fight the mind flayer.
Yeah, he actually sliced his face to try to break the focus because the mind flayer was in the doorway in the darkness, attacking him across the way, and it still was able to mentally dominate him from that distance. Like one-on-one, dude, you're fucked against a mind flayer like that.
Yeah,
my only regret for this fight was that and I thinking back now what I should have done, and if Jason hadn't killed the guy as quickly as he did, I would have done it. But when the mind flayer was damaged like he was, what he should have done instead of run at the end was he has the ability to teleport short distances. I should have had him basically, scream out psychically, it's like must feed, and then a black door would just appear and he'd step through it, and the next thing you know, you'd hear the sickening crunch and turn around and you'd see him devouring the brain of Rondar. That was my plan.
That would have been awesome.
That was my plan, but Rondar got killed too fast.
Yeah, his nothing left.
Yeah,
So- Would a brain have to be intact for him to feed on it? I mean,
well, I think it's the living brain is what gives them their psych, because it's the psychic energy that they really need, and so they kill and devour the living brain. So I think a brain had been compromised like that. I also think there's just kind of a, what you're describing would be like, hey man, you want a hamburger? And then I like throw it in a ditch, and like get your hamburger.
Delish. 5-second rule.
He'd be like, fuck, don't eat that fucking hamburger. What the hell?
Hey, you want some cinnamon crunch things from Taco Bell?
Exactly. The best thing ever.
Oh my God, it's got credit card bits in it.
I forgot about that.
Best story ever. Because I had to awkwardly explain to Dave that I gave him food I had put in my own trash can.
Trash.
and
Dave was like, ow!
It's this triangle of plastic cut from a credit card I had cut up and forgot about and fallen into the cinnamon twist bag. So he's like looking at this little triangle of plastic with the most puzzled look on his face.
It was embedded in the fucking roof of my mouth.
I was like, hey dude, I'm really sorry, but I gotta fess up. I was like, I gave you that for my trash can.
Dave was so sad by it. And injured.
I was fixing to go off on Taco Bell.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. That's why I had to tell you, because you're like, it's a fucking piece of credit card. Holy shit. He's like, I am fucking calling them right now. I mean, you were really, you were hot, ready to go off. That's why I was like, Dave, I need to fess
Wait,
up.
it says Russ on it.
I need to fess up.
Oh shit.
Hey, was that at Kaiser?
Yes.
So you guys
No.
getting
It was.
Yeah, that's Kaiser, man. That was the Kaiser days.
Oh man, that's funny. God,
Oh
man,
my God. Yeah, that's a great story. That's a good place to end to tonight.
Yeah. All right. See you.
All right, guys.
Guys,
Good job.
Good game. Laters.
awesome. Thank you.
Next week I'm out. The next 2 weeks, so we'll reconvene in 3 weeks. I don't even know if anybody heard me.
I heard.
Yes, I did.
I did.
Okay, cool. All right, Jared.
Those
Good night,
are of
man.
us who are cool enough not to click out immediately.
Right.
Yeah. Bill happy.
Yes.
Oh,
Cool.
that's gonna be fun to listen to that again after later.
Yeah, that moment is now immortalized.
Yes, it is.
I
It was
totally forgotten about that. I seriously had. I always remember the Dave asking Dot, was that your mom you were with?
I know.
it was
That's
Donald.
that was so great. I forgot about it too. That was a great. Yeah. And she was just like, "Fuck you," just so forcefully. I mean, not even hesitant. I mean,
felt
she was
Dave,
in
I
your
bad.
face.
Yeah, it was bad.
That was awesome, dude.
And then when she ate the endorphin rush,
Yeah.
she put all that on the cracker. Dot, I don't think you want to put that on there.
And she was like, "No,
That's hot.
Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, ooh." Yep. There's some
Oh,
really
no.
good Kaiser times, man.
Yeah. One of my favorite is the famous Russ drive-through call. Sitting
Yeah.
there talking to him in the Burger
Yeah.
Street drive-through line.
Wait,
All of a
what?
sudden, I was on the phone with Russ. He was at
It
Burger
wasn't
Street.
Burger Street. I never eat at Burger Street. It was at Arby's.
Was it Arby's?
No, it was Carl's Jr. It was because it was in a place I don't normally go. It was near Broken Arrow because I was at my mom's or something. But yeah, you can tell the story. I know what you're.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there talking to him on the phone, and just all of a sudden, out of the blue, he's just like, "God damn it, motherfucker!" Blah blah.
I'm just
blah,
like,
going
mother
off.
fuck, goddamn fuck. I was pissed. because I was sitting there chatting with Dave, and I had my credit card between my index finger and my middle finger, and I'm just like tapping it. My window's down. I'm like tap 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 tap. My hands there got my arm, my elbow up on the window, and I'll be damned if I don't tap perfectly in a slot where the window goes down.
Oh shit! Your card fell.
And I feel the card start to slip, and I try to pull it out, and in doing so, I go off at an angle, and it slips right out of my fingers and goes bloop into my door. And the drive-through is configured in such a way that it's all like curb, and I can't get out, and I'm just waiting in line, fucking hot as hell. I got no way to pay. I can't pay at all, so I'm just waiting like an ignoramus to finally get to the point where they're going to take my money and then wait for the guy in front of me like, yeah, sorry, I dropped my credit card in my fucking car door. I can't pay you, so I'm just waiting my ass to get out of this fucking line. And that's what I had to do, and Dave was just sitting there listening to me curse like a fucking sailor. I was like, God damn it, I was so pissed.
I don't remember that.
Well, because it just, I was on the phone with Dave. So
I know, but I figured it might be like.
I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did say something about it, but by then it was more funny, and it wasn't nothing like. It's not like being there for what I fessed up about the credit card bits.
Yeah, that was
credit card bits is like one of my favorite stories of all time.
Yeah, that's the greatest story of all time.
It is. It's an awesome story.
That one and Jason Brown when the Jehovah's Witnesses came to his door and gave him the shit, and he lit it on fire and then threw it down and pissed it out.
I pissed it out.
Oh, you pissed it out.
I pissed it out. He lit it on fire. I pissed it out.
That's funny.
Yeah, we were fun.
Yeah, that was good times. I remember going over to your place and playing Bushido Blade.
Oh my god, dude. We played that shit till like 3 a.m. It was just like, I opened my eyes. And we fight another time. That is one of the best games ever. I don't know why they haven't redone that game.
Yeah.
Probably some asshole owns the patent to it and won't release it.
Who knows?
Yeah,
they did make a Bushido Blade 2, but it wasn't as good. It was kind of shitty. But did you ever play that game back in the day, Dave?
I don't think
it was on the original PlayStation. It was cool as hell because it was like each fighter fought with a different weapon, and you could even like you could choose different weapons, and according to the weapon you chose, you'd use different fighting styles, and it was a mix of your traditional, katana, naginata, the pole blade, all those different weapons, and they would fight completely differently depending on the weapon you chose. But then they threw in a couple European weapons too, like a long sword and a bastard sword, and they would fight more like you would in those medieval styles. It's totally different. So you could take your fighter and he'd fight completely differently depending on the weapon you'd use.
Yeah, this was like duplex days, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we went over there one day at lunch specifically so you could show me that game.
Yeah, it's fucking shit. Yeah, because it's like one strike, good strike, and you're dead. And that's what I loved about it.
Bushido Blade and Peach Salsa.
Yes, good old Peach Salsa.
And
good days.
Oh wait, what about what was the other game? Jammer Lammy.
Yes, Jammer Lammy was another game we loved to play. That rapping game. Oh no, Jammer Lammy was the Parappa Rappa was the rapping game. We played that too, but Jammer Lammy was more fun because it was a guitar game.
Did y'all ever have a Sega Genesis and play Toe Jam and Earl?
I know about the game. I've never had one, and I've never really played it, but I'm familiar with it because it's another crass humor type game too.
Yeah, that was a great game.